It's not just good, it's good enough. Remember, fellas, it's all one in the first corner, so please be terrible to each other. Racing on the tone in 5. Holy smokes, Franco, a little roll shot there. Give Jesse a bit of a look-see. Coming through the switchbacks. Everyone's keeping it clean down the back straight. They are running as they started. Coach giving Franco a little bit of the door. Couldn't quite make it work. That's going to let Alex by, who's Mike down to the 3. Jesse stretching a little bit of a gap over Franco. Oh, looks like Mike back around Alex up in the 3 spot. Alex rattles over the dots. Down the straight they go. Jesse starting to pull a bit of a gap, but Coach starting to catch up on Franco. Pushing up on Franco. Alex right in there too. Franco gets a little bit of a wobble in the switchbacks. That's going to give Mike a bit more of an opening. Through the sweeper they go. Alex getting a look on Mike. Almost put a fender on Mike. Through the turn cutter they go. Franco taps. That's going to give Mike a chance. Side by side through the sweeper they go. Franco manages to hold off Mike. Into the switchbacks. Oh, Franco cuts it wide. Takes Mike out. That's going to move Alex to the 2, Mike to the 3, Franco down to the 4 in one corner. Inverts our midfield. Let's see if Alex now can hold off pressure from Mike. Meanwhile, Franco's charging hard. Jesse, though, out front. Let's see what kind of gap Jesse's got on the field. He's down 3.1 seconds down range. Of Alex in the 2, Mike in the 3, Franco to the 4. Uh-oh, Coach gets it clean on Alex. Through the switchbacks, down the sweeper they go. Alex turns in just a pinch early. So now it's Mike 2, Alex 3, Franco 4. Down the back straight. These guys got in a heck of a battle here. Let's see if everyone can keep it together and keep it clean. We're coming up on the 2-minute mark. Down the back straight they go. Mike, Alex, and Franco only about a second apart. Alex tightening up through the infield there. Mike goes a little bit wide through the switchbacks. Mike starts to stretch it out just a little bit. Different motors, completely different motors than Mike, Alex, and Franco's cars. Oh, Alex gets it wrong at the 180 at the end of the sweeper. That's going to let Franco by. Alex has got it all to do now. Mike's got a tiny bit of breathing room now. He's got about a second and a half on Franco. Mike 4 seconds behind Jesse. Jesse checked out all on his own. He is roamery, so roamery, trying to run a clean race and see if he can bring it home. Scott also hanging right in there. Just wait for Alex, Franco, or Mike to make a mistake. Coming up on the halfway mark, Jesse out front, Mike, followed by Franco, Alex, and Scott. That's your order. Mike 4 seconds backing Jesse. Franco 2 seconds behind Mike. Alex 3.5 seconds behind Franco. Scott about a lap and a half behind Alex. This would normally be the part where I talk about the spec for the class, but since we haven't landed on exactly what the spec is, what I will say is they're 12 scale cars, and they've got car-like GT bodies on them and rubber tires, and good intentions about speccing batteries and motors at a future date. But for now, we've got 1S 21.5 and a 1S 17.5 on track, and we've got a 2S Life Pack 30-something weird winding motor in there as well. And they're all pretty darn close.
2 minutes left.
Okay, 4 down, 2 to go. Jesse up front. Mike, 3.5 seconds back. Franco, 3 seconds behind Mike. Alex tightening up on Franco now, 1.4 seconds back. That's your battle on track. Scott in 5th. Last lap was 13.1, Scott. Let's see what you're doing on this pass. Wait for you to come around. This pass, 13.2. In terms of lap times in general, the horse jockeys turning 11.1s religiously. Mike and Franco, 11.2s and 11.3s. Alex, 11.9s. Let's see what he's got on this next pass. Another 11.9. I'm sorry, 10.9. My bad, not 11.9. 10.9. Oh. Alex would be the fastest car on the track.
One minute left.
Okay, things starting to wrap up. Alex, 1.8 seconds behind Franco. Franco, 1.8 seconds behind Mike. Mike, 5 seconds behind Jesse. I believe that constitutes bragging rights. Coming up with 35 seconds left, drivers. Everybody spread now. Coming up on the toe. Race into the line, and you will be done. Scott, you managed to get caught on the line instead.
Car 4 is done. Car 3 is done.
Franco pulled it, I think, already. Okay. Jesse takes that, followed by Mike, Alex, Franco, and Scott.